Right, you might be wondering, why do you still have your title as NXT TakeOver Stand Deliver Night 1 predictions? 'Cause you did all the matches yesterday, and you'd probably, well, actually, there's no probably, you would be right. I did do all the matches yesterday, but WWE, you've done that thing where they like to add matches at the last second. I woke up this morning, checked the Twitter, and it says that they've announced Toni Storm versus Zoey Stark for Night 1's pre-show. They haven't announced anything for the Night 2 pre-show yet, but I'm assuming they will. And if they have, I haven't seen it yet. So I'm prepared for that. Kind of annoying considering TakeOver Night 1 is tonight. I've also got NXT TakeOver Prelude to do, as well as TakeOver Night 2.
The following contest is scheduled for
Gonna give it a bit more time.
making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm is a superstar who certainly moves to the beat of her own drum.
Well, that's your way of saying she's absolutely deluded herself into thinking she's actually some kind of rock star, then yeah.
A woman who's been challenging recently for the Women's Championship.
Hey, I'll call her a rock star. The WWE Universe goes crazy when she competes.
Unsuccessful, unfortunately, against Io Shirai. Well, unfortunately for Toni Storm, anyway. If you're an Io Shirai fan, then, or if you're Io Shirai herself, it's a good thing. But if you're a fan of Toni time, then obviously it's not the best. But a woman who has been making a name for herself recently on the NXT brand.
And
I believe she faced Io Shirai in her debut match.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
This is the highest rated character on Community Creations. Only 140 downloads, which isn't surprising because she's only debuted recently, and this game is as dead as a dodo. So I think maybe she might have been the only one. It has a couple of custom. There might be one other one that actually looked good, but the rest of them were just not. I don't even know how good this one is, to be honest. It's not bad, but I mean in terms of like moveset.
Well, they'd better be, Cole. Given how hot the women's division is right
Well,
now.
like I said, Zoey Stark, I think she made her debut against Io Shirai when she came in. She has been pushing people to their limits in the matches that she's been involved in. Will it be the same here against Toni Storm? Well, it's weird I'm doing the pre-show match the day after, but it got announced the day after, so I don't really know what to tell you.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
Clean break, fair enough. The way Toni's been recently, you would have expected a clean break, and now across the ring. And this time it isn't a clean break. Toni Storm getting a shot in. And okay, Zoey delivering one back.
Changes her fortune there.
Toni Storm with hip attacks. Okay, you're not Rikishi, relax. So, yeah, I'm glad I saw this before I started doing the matches I'm meant to be doing today. I'm going to be doing an NXT TakeOver Prelude that involves the, I think it's a women's tag team match that's on there. Toni Storm going outside early, or she's going to do a suicide dive early. I think it's a women's tag team match. I can't remember the exact participants, but it'll be organised later, obviously. We've also got a, oh, what was the other one? It was a Heritage Rules match. But I don't know what a Heritage Rules match entails. I know it's 2 out of 3 falls, so I may just slap that on for it. But that's Noam Dar versus Tyler Bate, and maybe,
Saw that one coming.
I don't know what the rules are for it. I'll have to take a proper look. There's also an NXT UK title defense with obviously Walter or Ciampa the night after TakeOver Night 1 will be defending against Rampage Brown. And as I predicted Walter in the other predictions to beat Ciampa, it'll be Walter versus Ciampa I'll be using there.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring.
A lot of brawl on the outside between these two. Touch off the count here though. Obviously, a win over Toni Storm would be insane to Zoey Stark. Of course, Toni time may reign supreme here.
Is it because she's even more punk rock than you, Corey? I would think you'd get over that.
The fact that Toni wasn't on the card before this on either night, quite frankly, is amazing. So it's a good, good thing they managed to get her in somewhere. Zoey Stark, of course, newish to the NXT Women's Division, but she probably deserves a place on TakeOver, even if it's on a pre-show as well. Obviously, he's trying to get as many as he can on WrestleMania week on the card.
Especially if Storm has her softened up.
I've now got, instead of having the 8 matches I've got to play with NXT TakeOver Prelude and obviously NXT TakeOver Night 2, I've also now got this one to play, which is not a problem really. I just wish it had been announced in advance.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Just not leapfrogging again, Toni. She's like, I am leapfrogging for her.
Snap suplex, very effective.
And if you're Zoey Stark trying to get into this one, you need to think of something. Is this a submission? It is. Crossface variety. So Stark be able to gouge. She gets out quite quickly actually. I don't think, maybe Toni didn't have it fully locked in. But elbows to get out there by Zoey Stark. To get out of this fishy women's suplex. Yep, she can. She can get out of it indeed. Get out quickly. Obviously, she wants to try and get back into this match here against Toni Storm. This is a big stage, a big match. Can I find the red area? No, I can't. Back elbow. Toni. Decent headbutt, and now an armbar by Zoey Stark. Toni able to roll out. And a Hurricane Rana. You've got to believe these two have been watching each other's matches. But find weaknesses. Everyone's watching each other's matches in NXT. Why do you think it's such counter wrestling? Chop by Toni Storm. And now chop against the ropes. Drop kick. Basement variety by Storm. Now to the second rope. Missing the forearm. Well, I said missing. It was actually quite well avoided by Zoey Stark. Now, what is the newcomer's plan here? Against the ropes. Leaning her down on the second rope. Now, Bulldog.
That is a great reversal.
Toni able to use her power to fight out and send Zoey Stark to the outside. Obviously, I didn't read the build for this match because I just don't think there is any. I think it's just a way to get both women involved during WrestleMania week, which is fair enough. The fact that Toni Storm though isn't involved in the match off the bat, amazingly annoying to be honest. But into the post. I think Toni had plans there to finish off Stark, but Zoey Stark has turned it around here. The barricade. It just caught the barricade as she was falling now. Did before, it'll catch it now, definitely. Head off, straight off the barricade. Toni Storm. And Zoey Stark actually spent quite a lot of time out here on the outside. Now back in again. Okay, fair enough. Crossbody avoided by Storm. I wouldn't say she was the veteran of the match, but she knows NXT a lot more than Stark does. And now going for another suicide dive here. Toni Storm, oh, it's more of a baseball slide, isn't it? Not suicide dive. My brain. I've been awake a very short period of time. I got a very short period of sleep, so this could be scuffed today. I apologise if it's any scuffed predictions. Come up. Okay, like, why would you run into the stairs? Storm. Continuing the offense. 5 count.
Toni Storm, muscles are up. What's coming next?
Toni Storm planting Zoey Stark down on the knee.
Shoulders down.
And that might be it for Stark in this one.
2, 3, oh. And this was just so close to being.
She's got enough energy to kick out. Fair play to her. Not only that, but also fight back in this one. With a Luis Tez press. Full credit. You can't teach that, I suppose. As once famous Enzo and Cass used to say, well, it's still famous. Once famous in WWE used to say. Right hand blocked. Are we really doing this again? Is this just her move off the ropes every time? I mean, if it works, doesn't it?
Drop kick hits the mark.
Might as well keep going to the well if it does the job. Hurricane Rana. Zoey Stark got straight to trouble there. Now Storm.
Toni Storm, muscles are up. What's coming next?
Planting on the knee again.
Toni Storm.
And she kicked out once, but I don't think she's kicking out again, surely.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Zoey Stark still living off in this one. Full credit here. Toni taking Stark to the limit, or I should say, maybe it's vice versa, to be honest.
Big reversal.
Storm just trying to make the space. Right hand. Kick the abdomen.
She steers clear there.
Stark avoids the big boot, Russian leg sweep.
Not what she was looking for.
So Stark making a very impressive account for herself here on the pre-show, in my opinion. Probably in Toni Storm's opinion as well. I don't think she expected this much of a fight.
Gets out of the way and fast.
Gets the ropes now. So they send her to the outside once again. Are we going to see the same baseball... Not the baseball slide. Well, I guess it's a baseball slide or a drop kick, depending on your opinion. But what's she going to do here? It's a suicide dive straight through the ropes. It was neither the baseball slide or the drop kick. It's actually more of a drop kick, to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm thinking it's a baseball slide. And this is awesome chant here on the NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 1 kickoff show. And that may have Zoey Stark out for the count there. That was a very, very good suicide dive. It was on the money. Don't think he'll get a weapon here. Deciding against it. There's only one weapon that this woman needs, and that is a little bit of Storm Zero.
Now's the time to capitalize. The cover.
And Toni Storm.
What a win.
It wasn't an easy match for her. The times that Zoey Stark then may have turned the tide in her favour fully. But the veteranship, I guess, I would call it. I don't know if you really call it veteranship. But the veteran instincts of being in an NXT ring, at least. I don't know if Zoey Stark has a longer career in general. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a lot about Zoey Stark. But what I do know is that she took Toni Storm to absolute limits.
Here is your winner,
But for the newcomer, unfortunately,
That was a big
she ends up on the losing end of the
victory right
purse.
there. That is
The
what I like
Aussie
to call a statement
is victorious.
win, Michael. What an effort we saw here.
Toni
Truly
Storm
a
kicks
great
off.
match.
Stand and Deliver Night 1. So usually now this would be where I play the main card, like, for the rest of it now. But because this match got added late, this is the final part of night 1. And I'll be back in a bit with some Prelude, NXT UK Prelude, and then of course NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 2 predictions. So I'll see you soon for them.